In this war, to be serious for a moment, the president thought it's a war, right? The Congress passed the authorization to use military force, seeming to support the president's decision it's war. And the Supreme Court, although it disagreed with some things it's done, it's also recognized that we're at war, and we wouldn't even have these Hamdi and Hamdan cases with the right to detain enemy combatants without a criminal trial unless we were at war. If we weren't at war, all these things we're talking about would be unconstitutional, clearly. So. At least in this case, you have the three branches of government all agree that it's war. There's disputes about how you're going to run it. The question about who decides when it ends is a difficult one. In the past, I would say the President and Congress together have decided, and the courts have never really said, actually the war is over now because the fighting's over, even though the President and Congress haven't said so. I think in past wars, the courts have looked to a decision by President and Congress about when the war is over. So that's what you would look for in Afghanistan, it seems to me.
The problem is that the salient question you ask is, when does it end? When you're in a situation where you're describing as war, terrorist attacks that are designed to kill civilians to achieve political goals. This is a situation that may never go away. So the idea that it's going to be in a different kind of constitutional regime would mean a fundamental regime change and not some temporary situation.